Chapter 3, August 16th, 1793, same day. Dead? Polly's dead? I couldn't have heard her properly. Polly Logan? The sweat on my neck turned to ice and I shivered. Our Polly? That can't be. I tried to remember the last time we had played together. It was before she started working for us. Last Christmas, no, well before that. Her family had moved to 3rd Street at least 2 years ago. She had been a cradle friend, the girl I played dolls with. We sang nonsense songs together when we churned butter. I could see it then, my small hands and Polly's together on the handle of the churn. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. Mother led me inside by the elbow and I sat heavily on a chair. She quickly told Eliza what happened. There was no doctor in attendance, Mother explained. She shook with fever briefly, 3/4 of an hour, cried out once, and died in her own bed. They don't know what it was. It could have been anything. There are so many fevers at summer's end, Eliza said. Is anyone else in the house sick? Sick with sadness, Mother said. She poured herself and Eliza each a mug of coffee. It's a large family. She still has 7 children under 10 years, 1 a babe in her arms. We'll just pray they don't get sick, Eliza said as she took the mug. Are any neighbors ill? Mother blew in her cup and nodded. An old man who lives across the alley is rumored to be sick in his bed. But you know how these stories catch fire. It is strange, though. She was a healthy girl. Never so much as a sneeze before. I kept my eyes closed, trying to see Polly happy, joking, maybe stealing a kiss with Matthew, then bursting through the door to tell me. It couldn't be real. How could Polly be dead? Matilda, are you okay? Said Mother. She looks peculiar, don't you think, Eliza? Are you feverish? She laid her hand on my forehead. Her fingers were rough, but cool, and smelled faintly of lavender. I wanted to lay my head on her shoulder, but that would have been awkward. Mother slipped her hand to the back of my neck. She didn't suffer, Matilda. You must be grateful for that. She removed her hand and peered into my eyes. This heat is not healthy for you. You must tell me straight away if you feel sick. I waited for her to say something more about Polly. She didn't. We should send along something for the family, suggested Eliza. Her mother is in no condition to cook. Maddie could take them a ham. No, Mother said quickly. She set her coffee mug on the table with a thump. I don't want her over there. Not with this sickness in the air. Besides, she hasn't played with Polly for years. The girl was our servant, not a friend. Yes, she was, I protested. Let me go, please. I'll take some food. You know they need it. And I'll pay my respects to her mother. It's the proper thing to do. I've already paid our respects, Mother said. You'll just upset her mother more. I'll take a food basket over there myself. Tomorrow. Now put on a clean apron, Matilda, and wash your hands. It's time to get to work. I want to see her. No. What about the funeral? I asked, blinking back tears. You have to let me go to that. No, absolutely not. I forbid it. You'll have nightmares. She was my friend. You have to let me. Why are you so horrid? As soon as the angry words were out of my mouth, I knew I had gone too far. Matilda, Mother rose from her chair. You are forbidden to speak to me in that tone. Apologize at once. The sun, coming in the south window, cast deep shadows under her eyes and cheekbones. She held her jaw tight, her eyes flashing with anger. She looked old, much older than she actually was. She hadn't always been this pinch-faced and harsh. When Mother allowed herself a still moment by the fire on winter nights, I could sometimes see the face that she used to wear when my father was alive. Back then, Mother smiled at me with her eyes and her laughter and her gentle hands, but no longer. Life was a battle, and Mother was a tired and bitter captain. A captain I had to obey. My apologies, I said.